Oke guys, balik lagi nih kita mainin Kingdom Come Deliverance. Balik dari terakhir gua nge-save ya. Masih di rumahnya ini nih. Rumahnya Empok Bozena yang habis ngobatin kita nih.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad
Si
I am.
Hansnya udah sembuh ternyata ya.
Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us,
Storyline-nya
I'd
seru sih
shoot
nih.
enough arrows into them to make them
Gua
think
akuin
twice. But
ini game
the thing I
keren
want to
banget
know
sih
is,
menurut gue.
how
Jadi
did it end up
lu
with
harus
young
pantengin
Sir
terus nih game nih.
Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were two.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours.
BTW anjingnya dia mati apa enggak ya?
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
Belum ketemu lagi nih anjingnya.
Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Reputationnya naik lagi nih. Thanks for taking me here.
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Wah, ini dia baik banget sih emang sih. Udah di
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I
Udah
shall reward
diobatin,
you as
dikasih
befits a
makan.
knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's
sosok
word
ibu yang baik
before.
banget sih
For
dia.
a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all
Oh,
that hard
dapat
to
obat
brew.
nge-save lagi ya.
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have
Oke,
rightfully
balik ke
earned
journey
gratitude
kita
of
lagi.
the House of Lipa for
Terima
all
kasih
time.
banyak Bozena
If
dan
you should ever
anaknya.
find yourself in need, the doors...
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Zheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of Zheleov is Takhov. They've got a blacksmith's there, and a small tavern. There's no love lost between the folks from Zheleov and Takhov. They're always out to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Oke.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Zheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses, and down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nebakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul.
How come you live out here?
That's
Iya nih,
just
hal,
the way it is.
hal yang aneh nih.
It's
Tinggal
for
di
me to
hutan
know.
berdua doang.
And you to
Iya
find
kan?
out.
Kasian banget.
All right. I won't pry.
Padahal banyak
What about
bandit.
those armed men who came here?
Me and Pavlena dragged the bodies away into the woods and covered them up. Ain't nobody gonna find them. Take care now.
Oke, terima kasih banyak atas bantuannya. Coba kita ngobrol sama Pavlena.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Oke,
I'll be with
kayaknya waktunya untuk kita lanjut journey kita. Let's go. Petanya gede ya. Petanya tuh gede banget. Tuh, buset, petanya gede banget, bro. Oke, jadi kita harus ke mana nih? Main quest. Main quest. Kita jalan.
Nothing
Hans,
against
let's
the
go, Hans.
hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Padahal salah dia, gara-gara dia nyari perempuan tuh.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw
saw
him.
him.
Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Dikasih hunting sword. Thank
Thanks.
you.
I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to our journey. Wah gila, baik banget dikasih duit dia. Gak ngerti lagi gue nih sama dia. Udah diselamatin, dikasih duit, ya kan. Jadi gitu guys, kita harus polite guys sama orang guys. Jadi apapun yang terjadi kita harus baik sama orang. Pesan moralnya di situ sini. So welcome to the game. Anjir, dari sepanjang itu baru mulai nih, baru introduction-nya. Sombong banget ini. Bagus banget guys ya. Jadi gua nggak berhenti muji buat musiknya tuh bagus banget sumpah. Background musiknya sama latar belakang tempatnya tuh pas banget gitu. Jadi kayak pantes aja gitu, banyak yang bilang kalau game ini masterpiece. Emang the real masterpiece sih ini emang. Gokil. Sekeren itu emang. Dan si Hans emang womanizer banget ya, playboy ini.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Akhirnya sampai juga anjir. Jauh banget kayaknya jalannya dia pada.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Padahal kan suratnya hilang ya. Ini dia berharap apa nih?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Nggak dibukain pintu. Siapa yang mau percaya bajunya kumel gitu? Hahaha, disiram.
Fucking shit! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Wow.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
kasian banget nih mereka berdua nih emang. Nasib spesial banget walaupun habis
What?
diselamatin.
The fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Oke, jadi kita harus ngapain nih guys? Apakah kita sembunyi-sembunyi masuk ke dalam kastil? Oh, balik ke kampung yang awal ya?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Oke, jadi apa yang harus kita lakuin ya sebenarnya nih? Apakah kita harus mencari bandit kita yang nyerang itu untuk mengembalikan segalanya?
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oke. Berarti pertama kita harus
First thing we have to do is
mandi
get
dulu.
ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped to that
Emang batu
fucking
banget nih
pond.
si Hans nih emang.
We've got no message, no coin,
Ambisius,
nothing but
childish,
our ragged
kacau.
asses.
Tapi
Chin up.
hatinya baik deh.
We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
Oke,
We'll keep the promise
reputation
we made at
gay.
Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Ardentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are,
Oke.
gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
What's that one?
Menarik nih.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Dikejar. Tapi lagi bau tai guys dia guys.
God
Habis
be with
minum
you.
tai.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm
dari
Catherine,
kastil.
and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Oke,
Tired and
kita basuh dulu karena terlalu bau nih dia. Nice.
Might never get back on his feet. Him and his
Udah
men were
bersih,
attacked by
baru kita
bandits.
ngobrol.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Oke, Catherine, kita
Sorry to bother
ngobrol.
you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Oh, dia nyembunyi
I
sesuatu nih
work at
guys.
the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Oke.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh?
Gagal ternyata guys.
Clear off, you lecher.
Ternyata gagal.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Oke, siapa lagi nih?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Galak banget ya guys.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Oke, berarti kita harus cari baju yang lebih baik.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always
Oke,
ready.
kita
Glad
harus
to hear
bertanggung jawab
it.
nih.
You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Alright.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. Two men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be
Saya
quits.
akan lakukan dengan benar, Bu. Siap. Oke, siap.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
All right.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Okay.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they
Oh,
still
jadi itu
have
caranya
some
kita
clout.
buat masuk ke kastil nih kayak ini.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Kayak kita bakal menyelinap ke
Could I get to the
wedding
wedding
ini.
somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay, find out more about Samin wedding.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Second door inside the tavern. Okay.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get
Kita
for you?
pindahin saknya nih. Di mana saknya? Oh, di sini.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Ya. Saya orangnya, bro.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Ah, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
I'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice and steady, so you don't do your back in.
Jadi ini saknya Caranya kita ambil lagi mana nih?
Did the innkeeper send you for the sacks? Mind what you got?
Iya bro.
What are you still standing here?
I already told you.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Would you help me?
What? To success.
Apa kita harus ngobrol sama Hans dulu?
Talk to that woman from the pond.
I noticed.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Selalu kita yang menjadi planning masternya.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm
Masih ya,
serious.
masih songong nih orangnya si Hans ya.
I'm a noble.
Brengsek memang nih
Someone
Hans nih.
saw me.
Okay. I do it
Alright, I
myself.
understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God.
Bilang aja lu males bro.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Tetap baik sih dia nih. Tetap ada baiknya sih.
It looks like you'll be rid of the sacks soon. We're supposed to haul them.
Get to it then. It's bored out of my mind already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Service is kind of slow today.
Oke, kita taruh saknya di mana nih? Oh, di sini. Oke. Semakin cepat semakin baik.
Afraid of hard work.
One beer.
Ada 5 sak ya. Tapi sayangnya nggak bisa sambil lari sini, ngangkat ginian nih. Berat banget sini kayak ini. Tapi Kayak ada sesuatu yang bisa kita ambil nih dari sini. Nyolong-nyolong dikit gitu.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Ada apa nih di atas?
Innkeeper, that beer.
Oh, ada kamar, bro. Ada lockpick. Lockpick. Tidak ada apa-apa di sini. Ada roti, guys. Nggak ada yang lihat ini kan? Oke. Setidaknya kita dapat roti, guys. Oke, 2 lagi.
You're just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh, itu dice buat apa ya di atas ya? Baru 2 sih. Perasaan udah 3 deh.
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
Oh, maksudnya 2 lagi gitu. Atau gimana?
And you're up to no good. We should kick both of you out just to be on the safe side.
Si Hans emang sengak banget bocahnya. Nyari masalah mulu deh. Hilang 1, guys. Saka, guys.
Did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon,
Dia nggak
Lord of
ngerti nih.
Bergstein, and I demand
Nggak
your
ngerti
immediate
situasi nih
apology.
si Hans nih emang
I am Sir
bener-bener nih.
Hans Capon, Lord of Bergstein. Sir
Bodoh banget, bodoh.
Hans Capon, Lord of Bergstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly
Kayaknya dia anak
made-up
manja nih
name.
guys nih.
No apology then.
Si Hans.
It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Oh, malah berantem deh. Berdua.
I'll show you.
Kenapa jadi ikutan berantem?
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard.
Nice strike. Hey, get him!
Wah, kita dikepung guys. Digebugin.
Come on then!
You're no match for
Fucking
us,
hell!
fucker.
Nih Hans emang ngeselin nih Hans nih. Gara-gara dia nih.
Nice strike.
You leave me no other choice.
No one's ever really You can't take that.
Nice. Satu jatuh. Dua lagi.
We'll finish
Wow,
this
wow, wow,
quickly.
wow, 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 wow.
Slice him up. This is unbelievable.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up!
I'll hack your ass off.
I'll rip
Oke, wis.
Zeig, was du da hast. Yeah!
That won't work on me.
Won't it?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oke. Pelan-pelan. Jangan main keroyokan lu.
Wanker!
Jangan bisa keroyokan lu semua nih. Curang lu.
The old game for you.
Curang banget nih. Dikeroyok gua.
Yeah, fuck that!
Jesus, I'm hit all the way out.
I'll rip your arse open.
Gua tendang lu. Gua tonjok lu. Nice. Wah, woi. Wis. Oke, tangkis. Kena lu. Sini lu. Gua tendang lagi dulu. Sini lu. Oke. Apa ini? Oh, datang nih.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh, malah ditangkap kita jadinya. Oh, si Hans emang bener-bener nih. Bener-bener dia nih. Nggak ngerti situasi nih dia nih. Bener-bener.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Kasian banget si Henry. Gara-gara si Hans nih.
Just who the hell
Nggak
do you
ngerti
think
situasi
you
dia
are?
bener-bener nih.
Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Dia yang ngerti.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us.
Gua diplomatis
I
banget.
understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it, we
Jadi
must.
lo bisa main sesuai dengan
That's exactly what
persona
I'm
lu sendiri
doubting.
sih sebenarnya.
Everything goes to shit when you're
Dengan
by my
cara lu
side.
sendiri.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realized it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Si Hans nih emang kacau nih, membuat permasalahan mulu nih dia nih. Dari awal krunya mati juga gara-gara dia tuh. Kasian banget aja dipasung begini. Sampai dilalerin dong.
What, ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Itu dia orang yang kita cari.
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Itu dia yang kita cari, guys.
Oh shit.
Storyline-nya cakep sih. Storyline-nya cakep banget nih emang. Lo harus cobain main ini sih. Nggak nyesel lo beli juga.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look
pisah
after
nih.
myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I
Pisah
bid you
mereka berdua.
farewell.
So, lebih baik sendiri sih, tapi si Hans emang gak ada membantu deh. Samsak.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Oke, where we going now? Apa yang harus kita lakuin sekarang nih? Dengan sendiri. Karena di game banyak banget side story-nya juga ya. Crime and Reputation. Oke, jadi banyak. Oke. Reputasi berpengaruh banget ini di game ini ya.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Bentar, kita...
Get dressed. You can't just walk around like this.
Bentar. Baju kita masih ada nggak nih? Oh, masih ada. Di mana tuh tadi? Si tempat cuci muka. Apa kita bisa cuci muka di sini? Oh, tidak bisa ternyata. Kita harus cuci muka di tempat lain. Tadi kayaknya yang manggil deh. Cewek ini ya kayaknya. Coba. Si Bara nih. Kita harus cari tempat cuci muka dulu nih. Jorok banget anjir. Oke. Oh, kita bisa nyari anjing kita, guys. Tapi jauh banget. Oke. Ini tavern yang tadi. Kita harus ke sini. Karena gue mau cuci muka dulu nih. Biar ada bersihan dikit deh. Oke, ini dia. Wash yourself. Oke. Udah bersih. Sekarang saatnya kita ngobrol sama si tadi. So, welcome to the kingdom. Thank you for watching, guys. Gue berharap lo enjoy dengan video yang gue buat. See you next time dengan petualangan menyerukan lainnya di Kingdom Come ya. Thank you. Bye-bye.